Hi, I'm Angie. I recently got the From My Kitchen Cricut cartridge, and I thought what I would do is go through the manual and show you the creative features that are available on this particular cartridge, and then show you how to cut out each one and give you a sample page using some of the things. What I like to do first when I get the manual, once I've tried the cartridge once and I know that it works correctly, I'll go through and remove the pages that are from a different language that I don't need. So I'll rip those pages out, and that makes your manual a lot smaller and quicker to get to the pages that you want. So we have layers, shadows and blackout, which are on every cartridge, words, ovals, and the oval shadows so that you can back the expressions that you cut out, which is really nice. And then tabs, which are really cute because you can do little recipe cards and then make little tabs to go on top of them. So the layers really just cut each of the icons that are in there. So there's lots of like kitchen utensils, coffee pots, appliances, that kind of thing. So this would be a great cartridge if you're doing a lot of invitations for parties or recipe cards. You could do a lot of cute things with that. And of course use them in your scrapbooking. So here's the one of the pie, which is the one I'm going to show you today. So it's got a little pie in a pie plate. You can cut the whole pie, then you can cut the top of the pie. There's the cherry to cut for the leaf and the cherry on top, the shadow and the blackout. Then you get pie, 3/4, pie in an oval to back it, and then a tab and a little cutout for the recipe card. So I'm going to show you how to cut those, and let's get started. Okay, so the first thing I did was loaded up my cutting mat with all the different colors of cardstock that I'm going to need to make all my cuts. So I've got the shadow and blackout pieces and the different colors for the different components. So I've got my cartridge loaded up. Let's load up the paper. I'm going to cut everything at 2 inches. So the first thing I want to do is cut out the pie. And that's just the regular cut. So I have my blade set at 6 and my speed's at max. My pressure is at max. I press pie and cut. Now I'm going to press line return to get back to the top. I'm going to scroll over. I've picked this cardstock to be the top of the pie, which is right here. So what I'm going to do is press shift and pie and cut. Next I'm going to cut the layers, and I'm going to cut the first one, which is the cherry with the leaf. So I'm going to cut that in green so that I get the leaf. Line return to go to the top. Scroll over to my green cardstock. So now I want to press the layers button and pie, not on shift. You can always double check, the icon will come up on your screen. And cut. And that's it. Now I want to do the red cherry. So I'm going to scroll down to my red cardstock. Same thing, but I'm going to keep it on layers but press shift. And by not pressing the real dial size, this means that everything will be the right proportion for the assembly of the entire pie. Now I want to go back to this piece of cardstock. And now what I want to do is cut the blackout feature, which is a shift. And that's going to give me the cardstock that goes behind, something to assemble everything on. So I'll press shift and shadow blackout and pie and cut. And the last thing I want to do is cut out the word pie, which is going to be the decorative element on my page. So this is under ovals. So I press ovals, and I don't need to shift, and I press pie. And next what I want to do is move and just make an oval to go behind the pie. So I'll press oval, shadow, and pie, and cut. Now we'll unload the paper and put everything together. So here's my completed scrapbook page. What I did was assembled the pie. I brushed over some silver ink on the pie plate and put a little bit of liquid pearls there. And I inked the top of the pie to make it look sort of baked. There's the little cherry on top. I used this graphic 45 paper, the vintage paper. It was just perfect for my little page. And here's the little recipe card that I cut with the Cricut with the little tab. And there's the pie title, and I just changed the colors so that the oval was red and the pie was natural colored, and just inked that up a little bit too. So I think it turned out really cute, and I just love this cartridge. It's the perfect way to showcase all your good treats from the kitchen. Thanks for watching, and I hope you'll try the From My Kitchen cartridge.